Hello and welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak. In the last episode, we went through, finished the updates for the East District, and then we did a few side quests, which all were defeat things in the underground ruins. After that, we found out Elaine was missing, and she turned in her badge for the Bracer Guild, and we tracked her down. She was trying to arrest her father, turns out, and she did. She did. With our help, she did. But he almost got killed by Melchior, which we came in and prevented. And then fought Melchior. So yeah. And then Melchior just ran off. And now we get to finally start the final round. And that's about it. That was a terrible recap, but we're going. I'm just excited to reunite with allies and head towards the palace. I'm excited for that part. Yep. All unfinished. Wait. Oh, those count as... Okay. I hate when I'm like, all right, we're good to go, and then I forget to turn in my quests. I'm not hitting 320.
Truly well done.
Not bad, though. By the end of this, I'm probably not getting max rank, but maybe? I don't know. We'll see. All right, now we're good to go. Bam. $2:35. What? We still have 25 minutes. It's almost time for the final round to begin, but there's still nowhere to be seen. Sounds like Agnes is done with whatever she's working on, but so I'm sure they'll be here before long. Our collaborators are ready to go. So as long as they arrive in time, there is no need to worry. I'm still very curious about what she's planning, though. Seems like it involved a heck of a lot of prep work around the city.
No way.
Yeah. Oh. So did she call in the prince? This is a good excuse to get them safely out. I actually don't even know if this is her plan. This could just be Mario's plan. Yeah. I don't know.
You've really gone and done it this time, you filthy spriggan trash.
What? Damn, he is mad about that.
Isn't that the airship we saw in Tharbad?
That belongs to the princely family of Elsheim. I think it might be carrying all of the city's children on board.
Oh, good. That means the orphanage kids are safe.
I'm so glad everything went according to plan.
But wait, does that mean that was what you were up to?
That's right. Officially, it's a sightseeing flight to foster relations with the Central East and to commemorate the ending of the film festival. We spread awareness of it through the Orbital Network and with word of mouth, and said that all children of the city were invited.
We put the connections Dingo left behind to good use. Last night, we reached out to the Crown Prince and asked if we could use the Principality transport vessel.
I fully expected him to inquire about why we needed it, but no. He just rushed on over in that airship without a second thought. He's quite the character. I wouldn't be surprised if he was taking inspiration from a certain musician I know.
They're gonna fly around the city for the next couple of hours. Then they'll return to Racion. And that's one less thing we have to worry about as we head into the final battle.
I'm genuinely speechless.
Ah, an impressive feat to be sure.
Indeed. Even if the worst-case scenario should happen, the children will be out of harm's reach. This was a brilliant scheme. You should be proud of yourself, Agnes.
Not at all. Admittedly, this was just a self-satisfied gesture that might well have no meaning at all.
but I just happened to remember what Dingo once said to Van.
Think about what you can do and what you want to do. You'll find a clue on how to move forward in the gap between the two.
Very well. Make the most of your connections while you're away. The CID is at your beck and call. There are many truths that lie dormant in the gap between ideals and reality. You would do well to seek them out.
I also recalled the words of my dad, and it just spurred me to action, I suppose. After I thought up the idea, I spoke to Marielle and Ren, and we all decided to go ahead with it. By the way, I heard about what happened with Elaine through the guild. I'm so sorry I couldn't be there at such an important time.
Why the hell are you saying sorry? You just earned us a huge win. You even factored in the Crown Prince's debt to us and turned him into a chess piece for your master plan. You've gotten pretty damn sneaky. We better watch out, or we're all gonna be your puppets before long.
I don't think that will be happening anytime soon.
It's almost like you're utterly incapable of offering a genuine compliment.
I'm gonna have to start pulling my weight more.
Oh, it's his turn to say that.
Sounds like our allies are on their way. Let's go, guys. It's time to finish this.
Right.
Let's do this!
May Adios be with you all.
Do whatever must be done to ensure that Agnes's precautions will be for naught.
Yeah. It is a very smart idea, though, because they are technically within city limits. They're not evacuating or anything. They're just on a patrol through the city, but like that thing could book it out of there.
Confirmed.
Great idea.
Team Arkride Solutions can now enter the final zone.
I don't know what plan I had in mind when I thought about what Agnes was doing. I know she was gathering up the kids and that somehow the prince was involved because the ship was here, but... Ooh.
So this is the interior of Vashtar Palace.
It must have been a sight to behold, before the monarch was overthrown a century ago.
Almost time for our final battle.
Indeed. Though I am unsure of what to expect from the remaining Almada members.
I'll tell you what we can expect. They'll come at us, and we'll beat their asses to a bloody pulp.
And we'll stop them from detonating the bomb.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get this party started.
Time to put the pedal to the metal and go after them. Full speed ahead!
Oh boy. Is this song quieter than usual? Okay, I'm turning it up. One sec. Just for this. That got significantly louder. Ooh. This kind of sounds like a trail song, an East song. It's been a while since I listened to any East music, but... Okay, I don't think there's anything to do. I think I did all this prep ahead of time. Ooh, I'm gonna leave it up for a minute. I hope I remember to turn it back down, but... Hi. Wait, did everyone use their CP? I have... Okay. Okay, everyone here needs CP.
Combat over. Processing data.
Can't go in here? Yeah.
Looks like some good loot.
Uh-oh.
Now we're talking. That one looks tough.
This one is a really hard to dodge, what do you call it, attack? I don't know the name of those attacks. The red ones. It's very hard to dodge it. I don't know why. It's like really wide and she throws out the what are you using? Chakram? Something like that. All right, I'm just going to back right back out. Build up that CP. We do have she's in there, right? Yeah, this one. That one's really wide. Okay, you're done. I will get those two out. Bring in Aaron. Or no, keep Aaron in. Bring you two in. Okay.
I've got this.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
What do you say we rough them up a little?
Oh yeah, I should be in high speed mode when I'm doing this. Get out of that. Alright, Katra, you're getting close. I'm also really hoping to get that field battle kills before we end this part. That was fast. I didn't even see that one coming.
Activating skill. Activating skill.
Why do you get two? Is this speed that fast? How do you get two back to back? Knight's Crown. Okay, thanks. 9% crit. That's good.
Initiated.
Oh, Katra's done. There we go. Might as well swap him out for Judith. Okay. Rosette's very close. I'm going to swap her out in a second.
Here goes.
Rosette.
You could do a charge.
All right, then we'll swap her out for you. You're at 200. Never mind. You. All right. All the supporters have 200 CP. Kill him.
Gonna get a move on or what?
This place doesn't look that big at all.
This old palace is enormous.
Even with all the decay, this place still has a certain grandeur to it.
It's too grand a stage for this shitty-ass game, that's for sure.
It's
Hey,
like
let's say we take 5.
this place is tiny, and then he's like, this place is enormous. All right,
Got that one deep.
it's probably gonna lead into somewhere else for sure. I'm gonna go back and get CP. All right, we are good. Oh, right away, we're fighting you first.
Finally! You sure took your sweet-ass time.
Ariok. Or is it Ariok? I guess we should have expected to find him here. I assume we must defeat you first before we get to Dante's.
You got that right, pretty lady. We couldn't really go at it in the labyrinth, but there's nothing stopping us from fighting to the death now. This place ain't got any of the resplendence it had when I came here in the bygone days. But this decrepit old ruin makes for a kick-ass backdrop for our fight. Don't you think?
How old are you? Wait, what do you mean when I came here in the bygone days? I know the answer to that. There was a report on him from the East 8 years ago, one that I had trouble believing at first. You were born in a different era, weren't you? What? Oh, did I never mention that? Whoops. Whoops. I was born a long time ago, before your grandparents were in diapers, in fact. Back in my day, the Holy Iskan Empire still stood firm. What? The Holy Iskan Empire? You mean the one that ruled over the entire eastern side of the continent? As I recall, it fell about 130 years ago. What? So he's over 130 years old? How is that possible? Probably because of the artifacts. I'm guessing the halberd and armor are what's keeping you alive, yeah? Uh-huh. They're called the Fangs of Rahu, Fangs of Rahu, and they've been passed down in my old tribe for generations. My people were from the west, and we all served the Iskan Emperor. I once visited the Iskan Empire while escorting a goodwill ambassador. And the empire fell shortly after I returned home from that trip. Most of my tribe died with it. Except me, of course. Thanks to these things, I'm still alive and kicking. Huh. After that, I spent my days wandering the desolate wastelands of the east. Bandits and Jaegers made a habit of picking fights with me, and I'd murder them all to quench the Fangs' unquenchable thirst. That was a life I lived for over a century, but it all came to an abrupt end when the church set their sights on me. They branded me a heretic and hunted me down like a dog. But then one day, while I was busy fighting off some of them, a group of assassins came to help me out. It only just started up at that point, and they were sniffing around for new hires. They offered me a place among them. Who was I to say no? I'd spent 100 years in the wasteland, so being an overseer sounded like the sweetest deal in the world to me. Eventually, the Emperor kicked the bucket, which prompted Melchior to find us a sponsor. And, well, you know the rest of the story from there. Huh. So, the artifacts cursed you with eternal life. You were part of the Rahu tribe, one of the 9 peoples of the Navagraha. So, you're the invisible Tempest, the walking monstrosity who mercilessly slaughters his victims and leaves no witnesses to tell the tale. Even I had no deal that such an infamous heretic was leading one of the gardens. You seem way more into working with Almada than the chick with the angel did. Don't think you're enjoying it as much as Melchior, but it's easy to tell you're getting a real kick out of this. Huh, of course I am. When I'm working with these guys, I just feel so alive. All good things gotta come to an end at some point, and this carnival's about to reach its climax.
All right, enough talk. I can't wait a minute longer, so let's get this show on the road. I ain't gotta play the rules enforcer anymore. I'm finally free to go all out.
Okay.
Be on your guard, everyone. He's unleashing the artifact's full power.
Talk about disappointing.
Come again?
I had my expectations raised when you said you wanted me specifically to take part in this carnival. And those expectations were thoroughly dashed. Is this really the best entertainment you can offer?
Judith.
I love a woman with spunk. You and I got some things in common. We're both thrill seekers. You find yours from acting and thieving. I get mine from chopping heads off bodies. Also, like you, I'm hard to please. Do you really think you can quench my ravenous thirst for a good fight?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna put on one hell of a show just for you. You should feel lucky. I'm gonna give you my undivided attention. Because I won't let a potential fan live a cursed and meaningless existence. Consider this my calling card. From the Phantom Thief Grimcat to Ariok the Eradicator. I'm gonna bring you to your knees, and I'll steal your empty heart right before you.
Hell yeah.
You tell him, sister. What an adorable little proclamation.
You'll steal my heart? That's the funniest shit I've heard all week. If you think you can fill the bottomless void deep within me, then you're welcome to try.
It was very corny, but thank you.
About time I showed what my fangs of Rahu are really capable.
Okay, we have Take the Grendel. I really hope you're difficult. I'm just waiting. I'm desperately waiting for an enemy to actually be challenging. But since I have so much CP all the time, like I'd have to gimp myself. I'd have to go in with no CP, and maybe this time though.
Bet this'll sting.
I'm actually. She's already in her transformation, so I do think I want to use her for that.
One skill, right up.
after Katra gives her a damage up.
Finish him, Van!
You as well. So we're about to get another plus, which will be very helpful. All right. Bam.
Blacklist code.
1.
Activate. Shoot it.
He wants the show.
Let's go, guys!
You have some health. Okay.
Keep your hands!
Damn, he actually has a lot of health. Thank God. You do have a plus. And I don't want to waste my damage up, so yeah. Do another one. It's a crit.
Let's get one!
I believe we've seen that one before, right? I'm pretty sure we have. Ooh, counter stun right before this. This is gonna hurt.
Not bad.
All right, we're almost at 2, so Van can also go in a minute here. He is not even next. Oh my God, you're going so late.
Go, Ketra!
Yeah, Van is next. What? That won't go off for a while. Yeah, that's fine. All right, and then I'm just gonna hit you and then do that.
Activating skill.
Here goes. Brace yourself.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Wow, surprisingly not that much damage that time.
Give him your all.
That was a little better.
Your turn.
I'll take over.
I'll do that one.
Need your help.
Defense down. Oh, I should have didn't. Tried to go for an arts defense. Did you just remove it? He removed it anyway. It didn't matter.
Let us proceed. Restrain. Shadow bite. You're next.
Okay. That does a lot of damage. Thank you for actually hurting.
Way to fire me up.
Activating skill.
Oh, he's next? Uh-oh. Oh, good, I stunned him.
Dangerous.
Whew.
The rest is up to you.
I got scared there for a minute.
Going all in.
I'm actually... wait, do I want to... He's stunned, so I should be able to shield and... No, I'm gonna do a heal. I think I'm gonna swap in Rosette for the shield. Can I do this? Yeah.
This'll hurt.
Delay! I don't know if it worked. Uh-oh. Well, we're healed, but we don't have a shield this time. Anyone dead? Whew.
Way to fire me up.
That was some good damage, sir. We're about to get 2 more free. I'm gonna heal. Oh, her thing procced.
Energy output at full throttle.
Crisis Force.
If you could.
That's a lot of stat, but I didn't know it could proc like that, though. That's actually pretty great. I thought it was only entering a command battle that could proc. Huh. Maybe I should be going for that more. Alright, let's see if we can get rid of this attack up.
Zero form.
Our chance.
I don't know. Did I get rid of it? I did. Ooh.
Bring it on.
Yeah, he's actually doing damage. I'm kind of glad for that. I still don't really feel in danger, but what do I do with you? Save up for 200.
Activating skill. Now we're talking.
You have a guaranteed crit? Like, if I could just hand that to Van, that'd be sweet, but I can't. All right, maybe you'll freeze him.
Cut down my enemies.
Uh-oh.
Payback time.
Okay. Oh, thanks. Okay, so she did die.
I will show no mercy.
I think he's getting faster. Yeah, his turns are coming up more often. All right, Katra.
I've got this. This'll do.
I need that attack up.
Come here. I need you.
That is not what I meant to press. It's fine. It's fine. Van is next. I don't think I could heal in time.
Vitals low. I'm not doing so well.
I can. Oh, that's kind of surprising. All right, do that.
Here goes.
Brace yourself.
Give him your all.
Here goes.
Brace yourself.
Give him your all.
20,000 again. Okay. Okay, he wasted a turn there. He literally healed one of my S-crafts.
Output at full throttle.
Anya's, she has like strength up. You know, that somehow makes me want to use like glow hammer just to see if this does some damage.
Activating skill. Here I come.
No. I mean, defense down, great, but it's his turn, so. Woo, Gatra's dead.
Bring it on.
That was a stupid mistake. I should have healed despite her having all these buffs.
This'll hurt.
Oh, he is next.
Just what I want.
You know what? We'll do that. Get him back up. I could. Alright.
The star has a
Alright. We'll kill him.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Activate.
That was a good fight, though. It had way more potential. It's just I have so many options for stuff that it's hard for it to feel difficult. But I'm enjoying it more.
What?
Now.
It's over!
Wait, I thought he had never seen a movie.
We did it.
Exceptional work. You managed to break the artifact's core. That really was a hell of a show.
Well, of course. I did promise as much, and I even recreated Golden Blood's climax just for you.
Didn't see that coming at all.
What's going on?
Wait, is this? It's just like what happened to Ida.
You are one captivating gal, you know that? It's like you were commanding my attention in that fight. And in the movie I saw last night.
Oh, that explains it.
Wait, you went to the movies? Did you actually go to see Golden?
Victory is yours. You said you'd bring me to my knees, and you did just that. The path to Dante's is open. He's all that remains now. Melchior will just be there as a witness.
No.
Let's hope you could stand up to the boss's fear. Or else your legs might give out from under you.
Oh, damn.
If you really did go to see it, you could have at least shared your impressions with me.
Guess that's one mystery that'll stay forever unsolved.
But at the very least, he seemed satisfied as he passed somehow.
Yeah, maybe you managed to fill some of that empty heart of his right at the end.
One can only hope. All right, I'm done stealing the spotlight. I'll hand over the reins to the rest of you. Oh, but I'm not planning on slacking off now. I may be a temp employee, but I'm still gonna give this my all.
Naturally. I expect nothing less from all my employees, temp or perm. The next fight will be our last. Then this madness will finally be behind us. Get ready, everyone. We're gonna go in there and make Dantes pay for all his crimes.
Very well.
I don't believe that. I believe that they'll maybe Melchior is the real bad guy. I mean, like, long term, because maybe we do take out Dantes. That'd be a little weird, though. Oh, well, turns out he's gone. Okay, I got a bug bugging me. Hold on. Never mind. It's just gone now. I swear, it knows when I hit record and when I hit pause, and then it just disappears. That was certainly an interesting way to send him off too. Like I was a little confused because I was like, he's never seen a movie before. But then there was just one random NPC. I think it was the old lady in front of the theater who's like, a large man sat down next to me last night, and I was like, who could that be? Because I thought Bearguard just went to see a movie or something. I don't know. But apparently she was talking about that. So they even kind of, hinted at that ahead of time, which
that feels great.
I find great. I love that they do that. All right. Yeah, none of you have CP. I don't need Rosette or Fairy. They are done, so I'm just going to put them at the end. Okay. I doubt this is going to be the end of it, though. Also, are we just going to leave the artifacts? You don't want those going in the wrong hands. Although that one lets you live forever, so that's a very tempting one. If it ends up in anyone's hands and they put that on, ooh.
This'll make for a good one.
You can only trust Celeste and Leon with that one.
Initiating preemptive strike.
I'll hit you.
Here's our chance.
Activating skill.
Our chance. Shroud. Down to nothing.
I wish he had a random S-craft he could do. Oh, wait, no, you're paralyzed for 2 turns? Okay, we're just gonna high speed this thing.
Activating skill.
Activating skill.
Sir, when are you getting a turn? He still hasn't even gone. He never got a turn.
One step closer to reaching my peak.
Just auto him to death. Yeah, that gave us a lot of CP. All right, Van. See ya. Thank you.
I'm on it. Cut you up.
This is it.
She's very close as well.
Still more.
All right, that looks like 200 to me.
Physical attacks work.
I just hope that the next fight, I mean, if that fight was harder, then I expect Dantes to actually, like, kind of wreck me a little bit, I hope.
You've got a charge attack available.
I mean, relatively hard. I could have used the Grendel in that fight, so I guess that would have made it a lot easier, but that felt a little... I don't know, I don't really need the Grendel that often. Don't overuse it. Mare said it's a bad idea to overuse it.
Activating skill.
Right. How close are we? No way. We're already
Is that
there.
the throne room?
Your skill
Guess it's about time we wrap this up.
What the? Why?
Right. Let's gun for it.
Why is this so small?
Got this.
I thought the palace would have been like 10 times bigger than the other areas. This is pretty small.
How relaxing.
All right. Give me a minute for CP. All right. Everyone, I keep hitting that. Everyone is full on CP. And I've saved. I believe that's it. We're good to go. This doesn't look like the area from the recording. Does it? No, it is. Never mind.
Welcome to my humble abode.
And here I was thinking that Arioch would wipe the floor with you, but you did that to him.
And we're gonna do the same to Dante's.
You better stay out of our way, Melchior.
Of course, of course. Just pretend like I'm invisible. I will merely serve as an idle spectator. I wouldn't dream of spoiling the boss's big moment. Though I do wish I could join in on the fun. I'd love to grab the neck of that wretched vermin who called that airship and give a nice long squeeze.
Worry not, Melchior. The passengers will have the distinct honor of witnessing their homes, families, and friends explode before their very eyes. All they can do is watch helplessly from above as their former lives go up in flames. I can hardly imagine a more perfect gift of fear.
You bastard. Does your wickedness know no bounds?
We didn't come here to chat the night away, asshole. We came here to beat the shit out of you. Are you just gonna sit on that dumbass throne and hurl cheap taunt after cheap taunt?
No. We will hold our battle momentarily. And after the victor is determined, the final judgment will be passed.
There's the nuclear weapon.
So that's what it looks like.
It is still incomplete, so there is no need to fear too much. It cannot be detonated. At least, not without this key.
Wait. What?
That's the
Why
sword
that?
we saw in Dingo's video. Just the sight of it is sending chills down my spine.
Not surprising. It is a deadly blade. It's holy and demonic in nature. Its existence was a closely guarded secret of the royal family of Calvard. After the kingdom fell, the church attempted to recover it, but no trace of it was ever found.
Oh.
So how in the goddess's name did you come into possession of a Peyron, the sword of divine darkness?
So that is what it's called.
Wait, why are we only hearing about this now?
This sword has become something of a legend. I understand why you were shocked to see this in my hands. Allow me to enlighten you. This very blade was passed down to me. I had the right of its inheritance. I was born by the name of Gerard Eldarion. I am a descendant of the royalty that once ruled Calvard. Therefore, both it and the throne are rightfully mine. You must be curious as to how a descendant of the royal family still lives and stands before you. That is because I was taken into the care of a cult that is now extinct.
Huh.
The DG cult. They were one of the groups that went on to become the Gardens after spreading chaos across the Republic.
Oh boy, the Oathbreaker must have spilled the tea on that. Yes, the Gardens can trace its roots back to the cult, as well as the Order of the Moonlight Horse, which he and I once belonged to. Then he ran off to the society with the golden butterfly and another ex-member, leaving 7-year-old me in the dust all the while. But he did tell me I could make my very own garden of killers. And oh, did I very much enjoy doing so. As a result of my efforts, I met the Emperor, herded the remnants of the cult, became acquainted with Arioch and Olympia.
Wait, so he created the gardens?
And most important of all, found our wonderful boss shortly after he assumed control of Almada. I met a descendant of Calvardian royalty and a former high priest of the DG cult. How could I perceive it as anything but a fortuitous twist of fate?
So what exactly are you all trying to accomplish here?
Are you attempting to restore the Republic's monarchy? Or are you following in the footsteps of the cult?
Neither. I care nothing for the country's revolution 100 years ago, nor do I care about the increasing number of immigrants welcomed through its doors. And I will not leech off the teachings of the cult like a parasite, as my parents once did. I'm afraid those things bring me no fulfillment whatsoever. I am not the kind of man who obsesses over past glories, nor do I desire to rebel against the goddess. Everything that drives a human being to action, friendship, work, envy, love, all of it holds no meaning. Just an endless source of frivolity and tedium. So I sought a diversion, a reprieve from this vapid world. And I found just the answer I was looking for. The ultimate source of reprieve. Fear. You cannot deny that our neighbors in the Erebonian Empire prospered greatly as a result of conflict. And much like conflict, fear is a fundamental component of human nature. Life, death, order, and chaos can only exist because of fear. It is at the heart of everything, the foundation upon which all else exists. Once I learned that, I began my lifelong pursuit to seek out fear in its purest form and instill it in everyone.
You're one sick piece of shit, you know that?
So that's why you were drawn to the concept of nuclear weapons. And you got Professor Callahan wrapped up in your web of lies.
Indeed. And he created a wondrous work of art. But alas, it just isn't good enough on its own. As a weapon, it's too unstable, and it won't leave a permanent mark on the world. Even if we were to take the lives of everyone in this city. People will be dismayed for a time, but like with the Salt Pail and Retributive Tower incidents, they will forget and move on. And that is what led me to the idea of this carnival. It is the birthplace for the ultimate fear. One that will fester inside every human being for the rest of their lives. Now, I grow weary of idle chatter. Shall we begin our duel to the death?
Sounds good to me. You are so going down!
This'll be tough, but we can't afford to lose.
We also can't afford to be reckless. I'm almost certain he's up to something.
True, but we've still got to pull out all the stops against him, or we're done for.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm going full throttle from the get-go. Mare!
You can do that now.
Mare to the rescue! Okay, Van. Hope you're ready to...
Bear the nightmare.
Yeah. Ready to go!
Okay. Sharkswell. The Grendel's all yours!
What was that about?
Ah, there it is. I was wondering if you would pull the same trick again. So that must be your nightmare, then.
What just...
Bear! Something's interfering with her AI.
Bear, snap out of it!
No, this is all wrong. This isn't who I am. This isn't me.
Huh?
She vanished.
The hell did you do to her?
What's wrong? You still have your restraints, do you not? You should focus less on her and more on the battle at hand. I wonder how this will play out. Will I fall prey to your nightmare? Or will you be consumed by my fear?
I have no guesses as to what is going on with her. All right. She looked at Van like...
Let's see just what you can do.
Almost like she didn't recognize him, which is interesting. Oblivion Fist. It's just a normal new move. Oh, wow.
We need to go easy on them.
Just a normal S move? Gotcha. I'm definitely doing that. I'm going to see if I can hate Oblivion Fist.
Here goes.
Ooh. Oh, it was a crit.
I will show no mercy.
Here's a little more. I won't let this chance slip by.
Pathetic.
A chance for a shot.
Was that I don't know. Katra's in here. I do need a shield. I'm gonna do that.
Accessing. Initialize. Please follow my lead.
I kind of want to do his Regal Beatdown, but it might be a waste to do it ahead of time. Yeah, do it. It's fine.
Got you. You're screwed now.
I don't know why I can't get myself to skip this one at all. It's just so explosive. All right, you were saving up for... Oh, I might as well use this other one. If I can get a defense down... You definitely couldn't get it before I hit it again. You know what? Just... It's fine. It does count as 2 turns for... Yeah, he's got a hate up again as soon as my turn comes back.
I won't lose.
Wow, that did a lot to guard. Okay.
The rest
Fair.
is up to you.
This is what I should have done in the beginning.
So much for expectation.
Ooh. I didn't expect him to actually be the be royalty. That definitely threw me for a loop. All right, I'm gonna stand next to you. You're gonna be fine. And then, what was this? Oh wait. Let's do art resistance down, physical resistance, and then hate. God, he does a lot of damage.
I've seen better.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Have you? I'm just gonna shield up again. And then that one. Wait,
Now we're talking.
I can still do his after? Oh. Yeah, let me just go back and forth here. Oh my god. Can I do another one?
Activating skill.
Yeah. Just back and forth. This is my safety threshold. Now that your HP's there, I'm a little happier. Ooh. Ooh. That is a sweet move. Kind of reminiscent of Black Alberic's Thousand Eyes thing going on. Huh.
We needn't go easy on them.
We'll see if we can get the defense down. Ooh. Okay.
There we go. Now we're talking.
I love how he's just like pathetic, and then Fairy hits him with a weak attack, and he's like, there we go. All right, he's got resistance down right now. I want to use the heavy one, so we're gonna do damage down. No. I don't have that much CP. I have to do this. Yeah. Okay, 13k, 20k. Abaddon Nail. Got some sweet move names.
Vitals falling.
Pandemonium, Abaddon.
The rest is up to you. I'll take it from here.
Oh, she was the only one that was hurt.
So much for
Well, that was pointless. All right, well, do another shield. This will probably get rid of the shield, actually.
Deploying shield.
Lord of Doom? Oh, man, I really like his moves. Although the frame rate did not like that.
Princess, if you will.
Okay, I'm gonna attack with you. Who is next? Okay, I'm next. Good. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna get Aaron in here after. Wait, no. Then he'll get Employee of the Month. I have to avoid that at all costs. You know what? Rosette or Katra. You know what? Katra's got a pretty good chance to get Employee of the Month. We're doing it.
Activating skill.
They're stunned.
That doesn't seem to be that much damage, though. I did freeze him. That is good. I am currently... Okay, we're good there.
You're a fiendish one.
That one and that one. Pathetic.
Is that all?
That is certainly all.
Closer to reaching my peak.
Is that all your precious nightmare can do? How pathetic. Surveillance system, adjust parameters. Set the game's end time to exactly 3 minutes from now. Once the timer hits 0, throw a Peyron eye against the bomb.
What the?
Oh no!
You can't just change the rules.
Didn't see that coming.
Dare mock me?
Ooh.
I was right all along. I found it. Seems my work here is now done.
Oh. Okay, he's definitely dead. There's no denying that one.
Van! Are you alright?
Oh, we're not on auto anymore. Is Van...
I'll see to you right away.
Don't worry. My injuries aren't that bad. Nothing like what he has. Didn't really have much of a choice at the end there.
Of course you didn't! That was self-defense, pure and simple. Son of a bitch practically held a gun to our heads.
Yeah, if you didn't do that, he would have killed us and all of the people in Erasion.
The final boss, Dantes, has been defeated. Zone clear. Congratulations, Team Arkride Solutions. You have won the game.
Can it?
Don't worry. It'll take more than a little fall to detonate it.
So it's finally over, right?
I believe so. The game at least is fit.
That's right. This marks the end of the greatest party in history. Ah, even in death, you shine so beautifully, boss. You died with the grace of an angel, but you were also as selfish as a devil till your dying breath. How could you walk the road to hell by yourself and leave me to wallow in misery? Though I suppose that's part of why I fell for you in the first place.
You're free to join him any time, bud.
The jig is up, Melchior. We beat your stupid game, and your organization is toast. Why don't you surrender and come quietly?
That sword only answers to those it deems worthy. You will not be able to use it to detonate the bomb.
Of course. That was never in the cards. But I figure I can whip up a nice little fireworks show to commemorate the life of my dear boss.
Explosive artifacts!
I scattered them all throughout the palace, just in case it all shook out like this. If you wish to make it out alive, you better get moving. I hope to see you alive and well at our next meeting. Adieu!
Damn it!
We've got to book it. Let's go!
We gotta grab the Genesis and the bomb!
Right!
You can leave that to me.
Thank you.
Holy, that's a bigger bomb than I thought. I think we can safely say Dantes is dead, right? Oh.
It's Ariok's armor!
But there isn't anyone inside!
The Fangs of Rahu has a mind of its own. It craves fresh sacrifices, and it will get what it desires. Master or no master.
What? You're pulling my leg, right?
It's not going to let us past, is it?
We really don't got time for this shit right now.
Then we'll deal with it for you. Oh!
Impeccable timing, you two.
We came as soon as we heard the game was over.
Collecting artifacts is kind of our thing. So, you can leave this to us.
Wait! But this place is about to collapse!
Don't worry. We have an escape route already laid out.
You have our thanks, but don't dawdle in this place for long.
Not another step! It's payback time, Fangs of Rahu. Let's do this, Leon!
Right.
Searing seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Glacial seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Oh, damn.
That's where we came in from!
How do we get out now?
Over there!
There's fire here, too! Ugh, where's the convenient exit when you need it?
This way'll do. It leads to the watchtower on the castle walls. All right, you guys. Get ready to jump!
Jump?
What? You're insane!
Oh no!
Ooh, that was a good shot too.
Alive, aren't we? I think so.
Why in the hell did you think that was a good idea? You some kind of maniac.
Maniac or not, we're alive. So, yeah, I think it was a solid plan.
My attempt to soften our landing with shards proved successful.
I wish you remembered that some of us aren't the athletic type.
That was awesome! It felt like we were acting out the climax of a movie or something.
As long as everyone is alive and well, I won't complain.
It was a very great delivery from her.
It's finally over.
Yeah, we've closed the books on this case. Though we still have plenty of work ahead of us, and the lives Almada stole will never be returned. But I think we've paid back the debt we owed those people, and then some. For now, that's good enough for me.
I was finally able to avenge my bros.
Yeah, I hope Ida's smiling from up above.
Maybe the people of Basel can rest easy now.
Oh, hey, you guys!
Is everyone okay?
It looks like they're all in one piece at least.
Ren, Elaine, Marielle.
Here comes the welcome wagon.
Wait, what happened to Shizuna and Kurogane? They were just here a moment ago.
Disappeared the moment they finished their job. That's Shinobi for you.
It's been a while since I had that much fun. And if we take the timetable of our main contract into account, I'd say this wild ride's barely gotten started.
Indeed. Everything hinges on the President's future orders.
You know, well, I mean, they've said it many times. Timetable of our main contract? Okay.
We have disposed of the boat and can retreat at any time.
Okay then, let's skedaddle. See you around, Spriggan.
I've got multiple questions right now. I love how they're smiling at the palace burning. I mean...
He didn't do half bad for a dropout.
I'm afraid I'll require a little more proof before I accept that he is worthy of our time and trust. Anyway, what should we do from here? We were unable to recover those artifacts.
Ugh, don't remind me. Guess I ought to hit up the CID's chief and see what our next move is.
Them too?
I suppose we can call this a job well done.
Indeed. We met all of the objectives that were issued to us by the President. However, our main AI's predicted danger level remains the same.
It should have changed by now, but it's still showing as yellow. We must remain vigilant as we wait for the grand reveal next month.
Most of our primary objectives have been accomplished. However, I regret to inform you that the Overseer of the Thorns managed to escape. I must also apologize about the matter related to the Dark Blue Core. We have already begun pursuit of the former target, and we will expand our search radius for the latter. Everything will be taken care of, Captain.
Captain, huh? Oh, the Restless Carnival. We're still on auto. I have many questions. Oh, there's a trophy for each of them? Uh-oh.
Those are impressive results. Then I'll update your rank.
Hell yeah, AA. Okay, now I can turn it off. I have so many questions about what just happened that I'm obviously not going to go into because, like, they're probably going to answer them at some point. The biggest thing is what's going on with Vam? Why did Mare look like she either didn't recognize him or she was, like, worried about him, and then she disappeared? What caused that? Did the Grendel cause that? Is he overusing it and it's causing something with her? Or did Dante actually do something? Also, where's the 7th Genesis then? Because this is only 6. Right? I think it's 7.
I'll gladly take that.
Ooh, oh wow, that's a lot. Okay, so that's
pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, I kind of let some things go there. There are quite a few quests where I'm just like, all right, I got it wrong. It's fine. Let's move on. Probably shouldn't have. I believe probably Tourist Trouble, maybe? Or was it A Return Home? For sure, I got that wrong. That's fine. All right, who won?
I'm truly honored.
Rosette won. That's kind of surprising. I did use her quite a bit, but I thought for sure that Katra was going to win that one. All right, well, that means Rosette's out along with Fairy and Aaron. Clearly we have I'm going to assume finale at this point. No one's ever mentioned a Chapter 6 to me when I talked about it, so when they ask how far I've gotten and stuff. So I'm assuming we're going into the finale. I'm going to take a moment and then think about things, and then we'll continue. Okay. So mentally, recapping. We went in there. We went Grendel, and it was very awkward this time. It was very strange. We controlled it without the help of Mare, who disappeared because we'd figured that stuff out. So that's hanging in the air of what's going on. We killed Dante's, and I'm glad they actually, like, straight up showed it too. Like, they showed the sword through him. They showed the hole after he took the sword out. So he clearly had, a hole in him. He's dead. But why did Melchior throw 3 bombs on his body on top of everything else? Like, why would he do that in particular? Also, actually, that's the main thing. Why would he make sure that the body couldn't be recovered or something, Like everything else, we could have grabbed his body, taken him out, and proved that. I'm just thinking, there's a chance he's either not dead or they would have figured something out about him, like he was artificial or something of that nature. That's what worries me, is the fact that he blew up his body could lead to something else, I think. And it sounds like they couldn't recover that armor on the way out, but they did fight it. So I guess they just held it back for us. They weren't able to recover that. It seems like not everyone, most people mentioned the president or Renee, the CID in general, as their employer. Was everyone there under orders of the president? Someone said captain, though, and I don't know who they were referring to. Well, not someone. I always forget his name. Iscariot. Iscariot's probably not working for the president in this. Obviously not. Why would they be? They're working for the Holy City, so. But who is captain? I don't know. Those are all the lingering thoughts I have after thinking about what just happened. That was a lot of days past. So Edith wasn't under destruction after? I had just assumed that it was going to be, but kind of glad it's not, because that means you can have another chapter that could be potentially or start out normal and have a Revolution Festival, and then things get chaotic there. It had been 8 days since the events of Erasion came to a close. After the crisis was resolved, it was announced that the explosion at Vashtar Palace and Kraid's destruction were the work of Almada. However, as if to quell any unease, it was also promptly announced that Almada was no more, thanks to the CID and a number of external collaborators. Wow. With the last remaining nuclear device being recovered, the state of emergency around Edith was lifted the next day. Oh. This happened in tandem with fervent reports that the CEOs of the Quincy Company and Atois had been formally arrested. Oh, good, they got Lucio's dad then? Huh. Or no, it was his grandpa that... Was it his grandpa or his dad? This was a shock to many. The Quincy Company's products were beloved across the continent, and Atois vehicles seen as a major status symbol. It was almost unfathomable that both men had been blackmailed into funding a terrorist organization. Blackmailed? The Quincy Company's CEO being the father of a famous A-rank bracer added to much of the discussion as well. However, as his daughter personally led the charge on his arrest, the general public sentiment was one of compassion and concern. And her attempt to turn in her bracer badge was summarily rejected by the guild's headquarters in Le Mans. Nope, not allowed. Calvard's economy, which had been briefly thrown into disarray by the state of emergency, was quick to return to relative normality. Yet, some things would never return. The impending end of reparations continued to emit a small degree of unease among the populace. Still, this and the culmination of events had no ill effect on President Graham Hart's approval rating. Indeed, they only served to increase it. His office stated that a memorial service for Cray would be held during December 3rd's Revolution Festival. Following that would be quite the reveal. The Calvardian military's newest weapon would be on display, a symbol of the country overcoming its grief and moving forward with it with great strength. What is their actual new weapon?
So that's that, huh?
Yeah, Melchior's still on the run, which does bug me. But the authorities in the guild have taken out all their bases and secured any routes that could be used to flee the country. Their partners in crime are being taken care of too, right?
Indeed, the Gralsritter and Iscariot have put aside their differences for now to pursue the gardens. Several Jaegers, including those of Ikaruga, and even the Society have also been working toward that end.
Meanwhile, Heiwe and Marduk spearheaded the effort to expose all of Almada's connections. I believe their findings, which reveal a number of associates, have since been sold to the CID.
That's quite a lot.
Man, getting in sound, never miss a beat.
Abby and the rest of our people have been hard at work with Eisenshield too.
As for the nuclear weapon, we don't need to worry about that either. Professor Hamilton and the other disciples supervised its disassembly, so it's no longer a threat. Professor Callahan isn't believed to have made any more, and the Mafia won't be capable of making more themselves anytime soon.
Even if the one sword capable of detonating them was still in their possession, they would still need a device to be detonated. I might add that Calvert is aiding the Congregation for the Sacraments in going through and clearing the rubble that was once Vashtar Palace. They expect to have finished the task and found that sword together with the halberd and armor artifacts by mid-next month.
None of them can be used by anyone but their rightful owner anyway, right? I guess once that's wrapped up, we'll be able to say this whole thing's well and truly over.
I suppose so, yes. To think we've persevered through so much.
We sure have.
I'm still worried about Melchior, though. Just to me, it's strange how no one seems to have any idea where he is.
I still can't believe what he did to his own boss. I don't know if I'll ever be able to understand how that guy thinks. Not that I want to.
Psychopath does psychopathic things. News at 11. Just how it is. I wish I could have taken revenge on the last asshole responsible for my bro's deaths. I can't win them all, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna have to leave that one to the Oathbreakers people. They say you gotta fight poison with poison. Now it's time to see if he'll live up to that old saying.
Right. But at least now, the world can finally be at ease.
Yep, I had a feeling. Yes. You're still feeling guilty that you couldn't stop it all from happening. I am, but I'm also trying to tell myself that I did everything that I could, including for the children of Rassian. Even if I can't help but feel like I put a lot of people out for nothing. That's not true at all. Perhaps there may be some who would see your actions as self-righteous, but I believe they were meaningful. Of course they were, and I'm not in the business of telling my assistants what's right and wrong either. You did what you believed was right, and that's good enough for me. So you got my thanks too. Well, you're welcome, but I couldn't have done any of it without the help of a lot of others. A lot of help from others. And not everything had a happy conclusion since Elaine's father ended up arrested. But I'm still so glad that we were able to gather like this again. I'd call that happy. He's a racist? He's not a great guy in general? That's still a happy outcome that he got arrested. Yeah. Me too. Our foes were a terrifying force to be reckoned with, but through everyone's cooperation, we triumphed. You deserve a lot of praise yourself, you know. Thinking back, there were a lot of times when I don't know what we would have done without you. We owe so much to the goddess, or maybe to our chief for having to the devil's own luck. Could be. Either that or because I made Lady Luck my bitch. What? What does that mean? Will you stop that? You really can't help yourself, can you? So we now have 6 Genesees in our possession. I doubt we could have ever gotten this far without all of you, so thank you. Yeah, but what do they do? What does getting all of them do? Does it kind of look like you can put them together? That looks like an input, and then the other side looks like it can be slid on. Never really looked at them before. We're happy to help. That just leaves 2 now, though, right? Oh, right, yeah, there's 2. There's supposed to be 8 in all, so that should be the case. Professor Hamilton has been looking into where they could be, but nothing's come up so far. None have been discovered in any of Almada's bases or the garden's hideouts either. Well, one is held by the president, probably, to do something ridiculous during the Revolution Festival, because everyone's like, just wait till next month. I'm sure they'll turn up eventually. Just gotta keep looking.
So, now that we've dealt with Almada, things should be back to business as usual before long. There's still gonna be plenty on our plates, especially in the short term. But it's about time you guys started thinking about whether or not you want to keep working here.
Man, I suppose it's getting to be that time. The way things are going, my primary task will be complete before much longer. I've still got other things I want to do here in the capital, at least. And hey, I'm not even employed here. Wasn't really talking to you, but since you seem so dead set against being here anyway, why not go home already? Well, I would, but the paparazzi are such a headache, and the food here is so good. I get that they're a hassle, but come on. They have to have given up on your story by now. Nina seems worried about you, so even if you don't go see your family, you should still go back to your old place. I will, eventually. What are you, my mother? Perhaps you should discuss the situation with the owner of your apartment. I was talking to you, though. What? They're still covering... Wait. There's still covering all the trouble Almada's caused. No, that's correct. It's just very not normal English. But I doubt that'll last more than a month. So unless I start taking on more subcontracted jobs, I'm not gonna need to pay out for any assistance anymore, or have the budget to do it. Man, but plan to find those last 2 Genesees, but it's gotta be on the side while I do other work from here on. So while a helping hand when I'm swamped would be nice, it's all I'm gonna need you for. Besides, you're going to be loaded up with student council work for a good while after next month rolls around. That's true, but what kind of work? Oh, there's going to be some big event taking place at Agnes' school in a few months. There's no need to hurry them into a decision. As you said, you still intend to help deal with the aftermath of Almada's actions. I will remain here to assist you with that as well. Then the more we have on our side, the better. You're not wrong there.
I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that you should be thinking about this stuff. The Revolution Festival's in 3 days, and we're going to be drowning in work until then for sure. Been a while since we could focus on 4 SPGs and Edith, so hope you're ready to dive in soon as breakfast is done.
I don't think any of them should quit. This is your new career. You guys should definitely stay. Oh no, they're all sad. Well, except for him. Oh, it is the finale. For you upon your return. Ooh. I'll meet you guys back here at 10:30. What are you going to be up to in the meantime, Agnes? Oh, not much. I have something I need to do, though. I think I should take care of a software update that needs installing now, actually. Version 3.6.2 of the Kitty engine that was released last night. I was thinking the same thing. What? I'll just get going for now then. Until later. So she pushed an update, huh? Our ex-Kitty sure keeps herself busy. I just know her workload in Arasian must have been nuts, too. It's for the best, I think.
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
She hasn't done anything out of the ordinary since Arasian. There's still a lot of mysteries to be solved about both her and the Grendel. But those have got nothing to do with the others, and not even Agnes. But the Genesis.
No, this is all wrong. This isn't who I am. This isn't me.
I was right all along. I found it. Seems my work here is now done.
Is Van like the embodiment of like a great... No. Like a great one kind of situation here? Except something to do with fear? I don't know. Still, maybe Master was right that I laid that on them out of nowhere. There's still time until we need to head out. Why don't I go check on him? Van, you're not allowed to play. You're not allowed to be alone in this. Oh, I can still do all that. This is not a one-man business anymore. I can still do all that. We're going to listen to the radio quick, actually.
And now, a news break. Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today's news briefing comes to us straight from the Tyrell Times. President Gramhart revealed 2 events for this year's Revolution Festival. A memorial service and a showcase of next-generation military equipment. The announcement has made waves not only within Calvert, but across Zemuria, a sign that this is set to be a boisterous one even by its standards.
Okay.
And now we bring you the weather. How's it looking for us?
Here are the latest forecasts for regions throughout the Republic. The upcoming weather appears to be getting in the festive spirit, as clear skies are once again predicted throughout the Revolution Festival. I'm sure we'll see scores of citizens out enjoying the day well worth celebrating when the time comes.
Isn't it like December?
Thanks for the update.
It's November 30th, right? It should be...
Here we are with the latest in traffic.
Be pretty cold.
Yes, these are the most recent reports on the road courtesy of the Calvert Roadway across Calvert as people from throughout the country make their way to Edith to take part in the Revolution Festival. In particular, traffic restrictions will be enacted in the Vontai district in preparation for the festivities.
That's all we have for now.
Okay. That's totally going to be on the list now. Is Vontai District also going to be in the list? Uh-oh. I don't even know where that is. That is a lot of markers. Speak to all allies before getting to work. Okay, we're going to do this before we end. I need to know what they're thinking about. You look satisfied, Katra. Theo shall assist you, Katra.
Hello, Van.
Wait, voiced?
Oh, is it time to go already?
You still got time, don't worry. But damn, your drone is something. Your speech is stiffer than a hollow's, but it's wild how you can hold a whole conversation with them.
They don't have complete free will, but they do have a networked sense of self. Zeros is the same. They're around the same quality as those combat shells in the Empire, from what I understand. The other mare is leagues ahead of them on a technical scale, but Hades knows how long it'll take humanity to make something similar.
That'd be a tough ask, even for Hamilton and Cronkite.
Oh, absolutely. We're talking singularities here. Still, we know it's theoretically possible. That was proven by what happened behind the scenes 2 years ago. You've heard all about that, I assume.
A bit, yeah. Only like 90 hours of listening. I guess I don't even need to ask what you're gonna do once you graduate. Feels like a given that you'd be focusing on orbital drone research, or have you got your sights set even higher?
I'd like to help the professor with her work at some point, even if I don't feel like I'm quite ready yet. Still, I'd rather finish things here before moving on to something else. Working here has been incredible for broadening my horizons too, so I think continuing my studies here would be more than worth its while.
You think?
Basel has patently more in the way of facilities, but the orbital network is lightning quick these days. It's even helped me attend lectures at the Institute remotely, so it hasn't been half as inconvenient as I was expecting. Being here will also let me take part in the project to upgrade the network currently in use in Edith and the surrounding area. Though at some point, I'd really like to broaden my studies at the Epstein Foundation, ZCF, and Rhineford.
Makes sense. Man, our little boy, who could only think of protecting his grandmother's home, is all ready to take the world by storm. With how grown up you are, you should have just joined us in the spring instead of being shy.
What? Who are you, Aaron?
My bad. I only heard it after it came out of my mouth. But yeah, compared to the others, it hasn't been long since you moved in. You're satisfied with the setup you've got going on here? I don't see the harm in working from here for a while longer. Plus, you got Paulette to breathe down your neck if your health starts to nosedive from researching all night.
You're probably right. It's nice how she always worries. Still, are you sure you aren't going to need my help after this month? Almada might be out of the picture, but the issue of the Genesis is still ongoing. And there's still a lot we don't know about Mare, the Grendel, or Marduk either. Then there's whatever Yang, Professor Cronkite, is working on with the President.
You got a point. There's a lot going on. So if I need help with stuff, I'll be sure to come knocking. That means you come knocking if you need help with stuff too. I can investigate whatever you want, even down to the color of Cronkite's underwear.
That's so random. And don't think I didn't notice you patting me on the head.
You've become very red, Katra.
You got your cold? Let me feel.
My temperature is perfectly normal, thank you very much.
You shy. I did want to mention, I don't feel obligated to shoulder my workload. Well, I appreciate it, but solving problems myself helps me learn more about the bigger picture. You never know when that knowledge base may come in handy.
Well,
okay. Rosette? Oh, right, I can't have it on my mouth. Must be working on stuff for Marduk. Probably about Almada. There's still a decent chunk of time until half past, so I'd better get out of her hair.
Oh, Mr. Arkride.
Sorry, I wouldn't have come in if I'd known you were working. All the Almada stuff are almost wrapped up?
Yes. We've been able to pinpoint groups related to them, their dummy corporations, and other illegal channels. I admit to some surprise at just how far outside of Calvard their reach spreads, but Marduk has largely decontaminated the areas over which it has influence.
Your chief of security had a big role to play in that, too, I'm sure. Who wants to bet that Thorndyke will use this as a chance to expand Marduk's market share?
I suspect you would be on the winning side of that bet. Between the war against the Empire and the Tower and Crossbell appearing soon after, it feels like too much is happening too fast in Zemuria. As other countries seek to catch up with the Republic and its latest innovations, Zyphas, assault frames, I imagine the need for Marduk's services will only expand going forward.
Makes it abundantly clear we're living in a time of big change. Speaking of, you started thinking about the next steps for yourself at all?
I am but a humble concierge. Nothing more, nothing less. My focus for the foreseeable future remains supporting you, Mr. Arkride. Be that with Mare or with your stun caliber. I could do most of my work remotely as I did before, of course, but I am now aware of just how much more inefficient that is.
Gotcha. Sure wish I knew why your people love to have their eyes on me so damn much. But I ain't gonna tell you what to do. We got an equal deal going on between us. Just keep in mind that starting next month, I'm not gonna need as much office help as I have been. Which is probably fine for you. Your plate's full enough without dealing with the day-to-day around here.
Well, I suppose I do. Though I would like to believe I'm making a fair contribution irrespective of that.
Something up?
It's nothing, really. I was only thinking that I might not be able to help you from next month onward after all. You see, next month will mark 1 year since I was given this body, and it's about time it was given some thorough maintenance.
Oh, right.
Depending on matters here and the overall project status, I might have to return to my former environment. In that event, I would have no choice but to revert to assisting you remote.
Now hold up there. You really gonna be okay with that?
So you have an inkling as to what that former environment was? What gave it away? Was it something about the way I work? No, I suppose there isn't any point in me knowing.
Nah, it wasn't anything like that, just...
Please, don't misunderstand. As you're aware, Marduk is a logical, impartial corporation. So long as I keep demonstrating I can provide value to them, I don't doubt they will keep letting me use this body. In that regard, our relationship is quite equitable. I even plan to purchase it from them if all goes well.
Huh, that is really weird. Huh? That's an option? A state-of-the-art official body can't run cheap, though.
It most certainly is costly. But with my salary, I think it's possible that I could have enough Mira saved in a few years.
Can you imagine loaning an entire body? and then suddenly not earning your keep enough that they take it back? Like, ugh.
My current arrangement here earns me even more than my remote work did, too. So I would like to keep at it as long as possible.
Hey, happy to help. So, I'm curious, just how high a salary are we talking, anyway?
Well, I can't give you a specific number since that's classified information, but about enough to buy an Etwas entry-level sedan.
You could buy a used apartment in the suburbs with that kind of money. I don't believe I've ever indulged how I spend my savings in retrospect. I'm not sure what my job responsibilities will entail after next month's maintenance. But I believe I'll continue to explore my transfer options. They do seem quite attractive. I don't know, you all need to stay here and just be a family. I think that's the most important part. You don't have to work for Van, but you have to stay here. Those Central Eastern and Western history textbooks?
Yeah, Agnes gave me the Western one. They're supposed to be the same edition, but there's a bunch of little differences between their contents and viewpoints.
It's been really eye-opening comparing them, even if there's also lots of stuff I don't really understand.
Well, ain't you a budding scholar? If you can get your hands on the Far Eastern version, I bet you'd find all kinds of differences there, too.
I was thinking the same thing. So, Aaron promised to give me his old copy. You know, before I met you, I barely left the village. Most of my life was spent inside of it. But Ida wasn't kidding when she talked about how big the outside world is. Even if I dedicated my entire life to studying, I doubt I could learn all there is to know about it.
Probably, yeah. Listen, I meant what I said earlier, but I probably shouldn't have brought it up out of nowhere like the way I did.
No, I totally get where you're coming from. The timing is right. Now that Almada's gone, I feel like I've been able to avenge Ida's death. It sounds like Abi's willing to forgive me for disobeying his orders, too. I also miss Umi, my mom, and my siblings Lana and Camille, to tell you the truth. But I've also gotten used to living in Calvert, and I have a lot of fun at Sunday school. And more than anything else, I'd be really sad to say goodbye to you and everyone here.
Still, we're not talking about tomorrow or even next week. And even if you do gotta go home, it's not like we'll never see each other again. Your goal is to become a real warrior, though. Then I think the choice is clear.
I guess you're right.
You don't gotta go down that path if you don't want to. There's plenty of things you could do off the battlefield. You could even try following a path more like Sylphie's.
You really think I could be like Fee?
I think she'd be a good bracer, actually. I'm not pushing you to join the guild or anything, to be clear. Just saying it might be better for you to you following in your brother's footsteps.
Yeah, I think so too. Still, I never even considered becoming a bracer. Is it okay if I think more about it?
Am I allowed to? Think about it as long as you want. There's no rush. And just be ready to head out in a bit, okay?
Okay.
That was very too many children, and me when I was a kid as well. I was just like, am I allowed to think about this? Like, yeah, it's your head. It's made me think about what else I can do besides just going back home and being a warrior. I think I'm confusing myself about it. There are just so many options. So I want to take the time to really think about it, think it through. Thanks for all the help along the way, Van. All right, how many are actually on the map still? All right, I'm only going to do this one, which is Aaron. I'm going to save the rest for the next episode. It's definitely going to take a while. And I don't want to rush it. I want to enjoy it, so... Honestly, kind of nice to have you still acting the same around times like these.
What? You come to talk about that cold bunk you said to the kiddos? If it was gonna eat away at you, you shouldn't have said it in the first place. Looks lame when a dad past his prime sulks over his teenage kids.
Quit finding ways to call me old. Besides, you seem to have it in your head I wasn't talking to you, but I was. You gotta have plans to go back home eventually, right?
Sure do. I'm a born and bred Longport boy. I always will be, but I've only been here for 3 months. That's barely enough time to miss me. So unless I've got some specific reason to head back, I'm staying put. And I wouldn't mind going to a few other places, like Crossbell or Arabonia. Hell, I'd even put Eastern Zemuria on the table.
I think he should make an Arkride Solutions branch. Aaron runs a branch in Crossbell. Look at you go.
Knock it off with the my baby's growing up vibe. Oh, and let's get one thing straight. Me staying in the capital doesn't mean I'm gonna be at your beck and call. If the girls left and this place turned into a total sausage fest, I don't even want to think about how sad a sight that'd be.
Hey, don't give me that look. I'm not after your pity, all right? By the way, your old problem ain't shown any sign of resurfacing, right?
You mean that tyrant? Yeah, nothing there. Yen can call me a reincarnation all he wants, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm as me as I can be. I decide what I want to do with my life, not some dusty old relic from the ancient past.
You're one of a kind, cocky little bastard, you know that?
And what's that supposed to mean? Don't He's such a freaking creep. Anyway, get lost so I can have my fun. Though, if you don't mind waiting to kick some ass on the clock, that'll give me time to go tap some ass off the clock.
We ain't putting off work for that. Just how much have you been getting around when I haven't been looking? Probably a bit. Who died and made you my grandpa? Go read the kids a bedtime story or something. Just let me do my thing, yeah? Got some booty calls I want to make. Okay. Sure. Oh, there was another one on here. All right. When did you get that room? Is this the office? Wait. Oh, the office is down here. I don't know why that confused me. All right, I'm going to end it here. It's going to take a while to go through 4 more conversations, and then it seems like we're going to get to work and actually look around and stuff. I don't know. I wonder if it's going to be the same as before. If we're just going to have like a normal time and then go into the final section. I don't know. The name of this chapter, though, kind of scares me into something bad happening. Because usually when you say something like, what was it, like, for you upon your return? That's usually like, this was left for you, and then they never made it. I don't know. That's saying, it's kind of gives me we got to say goodbye to someone kind of vibe. I don't know. Nothing's gonna happen to anyone, right? Everyone's gonna be fine. I hope. I don't want to think too deeply about that, because clearly I've had a lot of wrong assumptions, but I have to make them. I have to. You know, like me assuming that Edith would be destroyed and Dantes wouldn't actually be in there. He would have set something in the capital. Clearly that didn't happen. So now my brain is like, wait, we're gonna have a normal start to a chapter again? This is weird. This is weird. Although it does feel somber. He had to go and mention the forbidden words. That everyone's basically gotta quit. How dare you? I definitely don't want that. I don't know, but we got Daybreak too. There's no way those characters are all gone, right? And it's just back to Van being alone or something. We'll see. But thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.